Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of Fit Mama Fitness. I got your dinner plans, and we are going to make orange sugar pork chops. It's going to be a pork chop bake. And I know it's orange again. I'm on a kick. I go on these kicks where I have a few weeks where I desire one certain flavor, and it's orange right now. So I don't know if it's like, it's not harvest time. There's no correlation here. I don't know, but orange it is, and hopefully we'll switch off next week. Okay, so if you will look at my Pyrex baking dishes here, I have two 9x13 baking dishes. I'm making two dishes at once because this is something I'm going to make for our family, and I'm also going to take a dish over to another family that I think we should bring dinner to. So, there's a cup of rice in each of these, a little over a cup, and all I did was mix black rice and basmati rice. I usually just use basmati, but it's what I had today, so I mixed them. So I've got black rice, basmati rice. I greased the pan first, and then put the rice in it. And then I have I've been browning pork chops. I seasoned them with onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, and pepper. That's it. I browned them in half olive oil, half coconut oil. And that's not so much necessarily a health thing. It's that I really like the sweet flavor of coconut oil in some of the dishes. I think it enhances the flavor. So we've browned the pork chops over medium-high heat. Just turn it high. All you're doing this is to lock in the flavor, okay? And we're going to layer the pork chops. These are big pork chops. I want that one up there. There we go. Like so. Over this little, I didn't do that very well, did I? My one's not cooperating. Not paying attention. When my daughter was little, she'd eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and as the jelly fell out, she'd say, "It's not paying attention." All right, so this is not working how I want it to work. We'll just do like that. There we go. Goodness! I should have used tongs. All right, so we got that. And then we got a straggler. Woohoo! I almost did it. Alright, and then I usually do this in something, if it's something I'm gonna, don't want this necessarily to be extra. If it's olive oil that I've used, I do that for some added flavor. Okay, what we have in here is, ooh, I'm spilling things. Alright, in here we have 1 cup of chicken and wild rice soup. I have 1 cup of, actually probably more like, like a half a cup of homemade chicken broth that I'd saved from something else. I've got half a cup of water here that I'm going to add. I'm going for 2 cups total liquid is what it is. So I've got 1 bowl of soup, one can of soup, chicken and wild rice soup, a half a can of homemade chicken and broth, and then, half a cup, and then a half cup of water. This is a half cup of sugar-free maple syrup, which is just amazing, and a little less than a half teaspoon of garlic. Bam! And this is not quite a full tablespoon, I would say 3/4 of a tablespoon of Shazam orange extract, because that's the season, apparently. Alright, we're going to stir that up together. And then I would also like to put a little bit of pepper. It's going to have enough salt in it with the soup. I don't know how much pepper that was. That was a shake of toast machine. And then we are simply going to pour this mixture over our dishes. And that's it. Alright. So that's that. We're going to put them in to bake in a 350 oven for a half hour, uncovered. After a half hour, we're going to take them out and we are going to glaze them with, this is a little less than a 1/4 cup, I'd say, yeah, not quite an eighth, but it's less than a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. That's that. A 1/4 cup of, again, the sugar-free maple syrup. That's going to be your glaze. and mustard. Now, you can take your pick here. Some are Dijon lovers, some are not. I like Dijon. The kids aren't super huge, so we're going to mix them. We're going to use regular French's mustard. And there's your measurements. It's a squeeze and a squeeze. And we're going to mix that all together. So after a half hour of baking uncovered at 350, I will take these out and I will mix this and I will glaze my pork chops with this. And then I'm sorry, I completely slaughtered that. You will bake them for the first 30 minutes covered. And then you will take them out and you will glaze them with this mixture. And then you will put them back in the oven for 30 more minutes uncovered. So let's do a do-over. For those at home watching, they're like, could she please get it right the first time? Okay, bake uncovered for 30 minutes. Take them out, glaze them with this mixture right here on top of the pork chops. Put them back in for 30 minutes uncovered. Call it a day. So here you have orange sugar pork chops.